Hello, it's Jeff Nerd Show, and today we're taking a look at Army of Darkness. We're going to look at the trailer, and I'll talk about this effing movie. Here we go. Dino De Laurentiis Communications.
In an age of darkness,
May God have mercy upon your souls. Something's wrong.
Something's amiss.
at a time of evil, when the world needed a hero,
The swan was souls.
what it got was him.
Groovy. You know your shoelace is untied.
He's a 20th century guy,
For that arrogance, I shall see you dead.
trapped in the Middle Ages.
All right, you primitive screwheads.
Listen up.
This
Is my boomstick.
Now,
I love
let's
it.
talk about
This
Army of
is probably one movie I could probably quote
by a mystical
front to back.
Within its pages are passages that can send you back to your time.
forewarned by a wise man.
You must recite the words Klaatu, Berata, Niktu.
I got it.
Fulfilled by a wise guy.
Bantu.
Rana.
We not misspoke the words. The army of the dead awoke.
Now, he's got a date
Give me some sugar, baby.
with the Army of Darkness.
You found me beautiful once.
Honey,
You got real ugly. Oh my god.
Sound the trumpets. Raise the drawbridge. Drop the Oldsmobile.
Trump the whole
Sam
thing.
Raimi,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
director of Darkman,
Dark Man. Oh,
comes Army of
darkness.
They live. They breathe. They suck. Army of Darkness.
Heck yeah. So yeah, Army of Darkness, the third in the Evil Dead. So fun fact, this movie. So I watched Evil Dead 1 when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Don't yell at my parents. But that was only because I found Army of Darkness when I was. See, when you say a 7 or 8 year old watch Army of Darkness, you're like, ooh, there are some scary-ish moments, but it is really a playful movie. It is a playful movie full of whimsy that just has a couple monsters in it sometimes, and a guy with a chainsaw arm, which is also really cool. And that was so I had the director's cut on VHS, and well, my dad did, and it had Bruce Campbell. I'll try to put a picture on here of him just like you don't even see his head, you just see his rock hard body and abs, pointing up a shotgun and a chainsaw arm, and I was like, what the fudge? It was like, what the fudge is this? What the fudge is this? I put it in, and it does the same thing that Evil Dead 2 did. It did a little intro, a little recap of what happened previous, and then you're like, okay, I guess I got enough. I guess this is a sequel. Oh, well, that's me. I didn't see the previous, but I'm in this one. And it just, he's tiny. It opens with him. He's like, name's Ash, and I'm a slave. Like, what the fudge? And he's like, I'm in or medieval, blah, 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 blah. Something, something, blah, blah, blah. It was like insane. Just insane. And then he fights the monsters in the pit, and then and the guy, the old man, the wizard man, he's like, strange one, strange one. And he throws down the chainsaw, and then, so like, this is the moment that I think I learned what cinema was. And I was literally like 6 or 7 years old when I saw this moment. This was what I understood cinema to be. So Bruce Campbell jumps up and he clicks his arm into the chainsaw, comes down, and he's like, come get some, or whatever he says down there. And it's like, man, cinema. And I'd already seen Spider-Man 1, and so this is, so around this same time, Origin of Justice, here we go. Around that same time, I was playing toys with my brother, and we used to use VHSs as like pieces of rubble to smash our toys against, which just sounds blasphemous now, but it was a different time, America. And but I found that same VHS and the Spider-Man VHS. I looked at the back of both of them, and they both said directed by Sam Raimi. And then my brain broke. I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Directed by. What does that even mean for one? The same guy did both of these? How? Uh, and then I asked my dad, literally around that same time. I was like, hey, what's this all about? And he's like, I think I have the old one. It's somewhere in we have this bedroom that was full of junk. And I went in there and I sifted through all these VHSs. I found the first Evil Dead, and that's how I started to watch it. I was too scared to finish it. And then, like, you know, some months or however long later, I got my dad to watch the rest with me. And so that I finished it that way. But I still didn't have Evil Dead 2. I watched Evil Dead 2 last. A couple years later when I had DVDs. I think I was in either late elementary school or early middle school when I saw Evil Dead 2 for the first time. But yeah. So yeah, it was a fun little story time about Army of Darkness. And also, the first ending I saw of Army of Darkness is the director's cut ending, where he ends up in the future, in dystopian future, because he took too many stupid drops of sleeping elixir. And I wanted that sequel because, and the problem with how they sort of wrapped up the theatrical cut is they basically killed any sense of potential for a franchise past that because they were like, well, we have to have a little happy ending. If you have him screw up again and end up in another time, that could have guaranteed an Evil Dead for long, or way sooner than we ever got Ash's Evil Dead, which I'm not doing that trailer reaction right now. Now I'll say that for a different time. Like maybe I'll do like an episode reaction to that one day. But yeah, that was Army of Darkness. I just had to talk about it because I had that story about Sam Raimi and the Army of Darkness, and how I first saw it and all that, and learned about how movies being made by people. What? So yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.